What are the challenges you see?
Yeah, the challenges are many, but they are not insurmountable.
Great.
Um, One is the fact that it's funded. Let's start from that. Because we are talking of these meters, and of course, you have an idea of how much they cost. And we, there's this level of cooperation that is needed from the regulatory agencies. That type of cooperation is that there should be some liberalization on the use of certain equipment. Like I said before, to reduce the funding, you don't go to a village where people are spending 1,000 naira a month and you put a 80,000. For how long will it take the person to pay? But ordinarily, there are current limiters of 30,000 when the exchange rate was even less. It was about 15,000, 10,000. So you could install those ones. And that provides enough leverage for the consumer to control his consumption. And there's the trust, whether it is mini or hungry, that look, what I am paying is what I am consuming. In our own case, for instance, like the mini grid lady talked about, we had these clusters, of there is the bulk meter that measures, it's like a check meter to the DT meter. That's the meter by the distribution, by the disco. So those two, in our own case, give the same value. So what the disco gives is exactly what we see comes into the network. But then there's the issue of technical losses. Because if you have the aggregate of the consumption and compare it with the actual power that comes in, based on the bulk meter reading, there's about 20%, 22% difference. And that's a lot. So we went into finding out what exactly is the problem. To avoid issues, the power is paid for based on what comes into the bulk meter. So that's why for the disco, the collection efficiency is 100%. And because of accountability, proper accountability, the customer does not really feel that pain of paying a little bit extra than what that's like the customer is paying for the technical losses. But it's not feeling it because there's accountability of the actual band. So that takes care of it somehow. So the bulk challenge I can see, to avoid talking too much, is that of one, the regulatory agencies must come to the reality of who the customers really are and class them to what they want. And therefore, rely on people like us to advise on the type of equipment to be used. Then, funding. And, of course, accountability is almost guaranteed when this is